Are you an entrepreneur that's still convinced that a life with minimal stress is just like Bigfoot? Lots of blurry photos, but nobody's actually seen it in real life? Does it seem like your to do list is actually a self replicating organism? Every time you cross something off, two more items appear? Or are you operating on the bold assumption that someday your work life balance will magically appear, perhaps delivered by a tiny, stress free llama? You're not wrong. The way most people do it, it is. Listen, you built the business, you got the wins, you've hit the milestones, some may only dream of. But the more success you create, the harder it is to actually enjoy it. And success at work means nothing if you're losing everywhere else. You wake up hopeful, but the second you start, it begins again. Control, productivity, perfection, control, and even when you're supposed to be off, you can't relax. Like when something critical in your business goes sideways and you find yourself wide awake in the middle of the night, mind racing, unable to switch off, you know you need the rest, but the solution feels just out of reach and your brain won't let it go. And every day you miss what matters most, even when you're there. You keep trying to do it all, be everything. But the truth is, it's not working. You're successful, but you wonder, is this how life is supposed to be? Working all these hours, working really hard. You're wondering how to get to the next level, but you're already maxed on time. I get it. I'm Erin Mack. I've been an entrepreneur for 25 years, and for the last 7, I've worked with high level entrepreneurs, the driven ones, the grinders, the ex athletes who were crushing it in business, but feeling disconnected, reactive, and mentally maxed out at work and at home. I get you. I was you. So I built something different, not another book, podcast, or rah, just be more mindful routine. The Entrepreneur Freedom Playbook is a strategic reset, one that rewires how you operate, lead, and show up in just 15 minutes a day. That's it. 15 minutes. A tiny investment with exponential return because time is your most valuable asset. And this gives you more of it by breaking the stress response loop before it hijacks your day. With the Entrepreneur Freedom Playbook, you can build a life that feels as good as it looks and reclaim time, purpose, and freedom in just 21 days. It's not about doing more, it's about thinking differently, unlearning what's keeping you reactive, and installing the tools to lead with precision, clarity, and control so you can scale your business and feel present in your actual life. This isn't just about productivity, it's about results, it's about freedom. What if leadership actually lowered your stress instead of adding to it? Inside the Entrepreneur Freedom Playbook, you'll spend just 15 minutes a day using practical mindset tools, proven leadership strategies, and simple daily shifts to rewire the way you think, lead, and show up. You'll uncover the real roots of stress, perfectionism, and the need to control everything and replace them with calm confidence, sharp focus, and a powerful new way of operating. You'll learn how to delegate without guilt, set boundaries that actually hold, and create a roadmap that aligns your business growth and your life. This isn't about doing more, it's about doing it differently so you can scale without sacrifice and finally feel as successful at home as you are at work. Just 15 minutes a day. It's tactical, transformational, yours. You've trained to win your whole life. This is just a new game, one with higher stakes because the scoreboard now includes your marriage, your kids, your legacy, and your freedom. Imagine what it would be like to wake up excited for your day, feel connected to the people in your life, both professionally and personally, and live your life with purpose and meaning. Imagine if you were deeply connected with your partner and creating lasting memories with your kids, and not just when you're on vacation, but every day. Here's what clients have said. I thought I just needed to get more organized. Turns out I needed to think completely differently. Erin helped me rebuild how I operate, and now I'm winning at home, not just at work. I stopped feeling like I had to be in control of everything. I show up calmer, sharper, and my wife says I'm finally with her, not just around her. You don't need another book or podcast with leadership hacks. You need a system that breaks the burnout cycle and gives you your time, clarity, and edge back. You need the tools to reconnect, not just with your family, but with your purpose, your leadership, your next level self. And that starts here in just 15 minutes a day. Don't just take my word for it. The results speak for themselves.
Another thing that was really a benefit for me when working with Erin is she helped me improve my relationships with my clients improve my relationships with my vendors, and even most importantly, with my family members, because she gave me time back that I didn't have and also helped me understand how I could be a better leader as well as be a better father and husband.
I've always been, stressed out, high strung. Um, a lot of just being able to compartmentalize that and be able to find ways of dealing with stress and managing stress better. Doesn't mean that I don't still get stressed out, but I find myself recognizing it at the earlier stages and then being able to manage it in a more successful way. And as a business owner, Aaron has a very great perspective on running a business, working with employees, the daily challenges.
Somebody that's not completely happy with themselves and their relationships with others, I think will see the world a little bit different working with Aaron and can see a lot of benefits with that. And I literally, every time that I would have a challenge or I'd listen to somebody that had a challenge, I would take ideas and things that I've learned and say, what I've learned over the years, and basically was reiterating what Aaron and I had talked about the idea that not everything's black and white. Not everybody is right or wrong. Sometimes things just are, and that's okay. Your reaction is what's important.
I found peace of mind on the daily, multiple times a day. I would have internal mental struggles. Um, and having these conversations with Aaron helped me with the tools and processes and approaches to be able to quiet the noise in my mind and focus on the things that I needed to do to continue to move forward and grow as a professional.
So you can keep scrolling YouTube, binging productivity hacks, and wondering why nothing changes, or skip one night out and choose something different that could change everything. Invest 15 minutes a day, build the life you've earned, less stress, more clarity, greater freedom, stronger relationships, a sharper edge. The Entrepreneur Freedom Playbook. Live inspired, lead aligned. It's not a myth, it's not Bigfoot. It's your next chapter. Build a life that feels as good as it looks. Click below to purchase the playbook and reclaim your time, purpose, and freedom in just 15 minutes a day. I'll see you on the other side.